the subject that I have chosen today is morality versus awareness. And to make it very easy for us to understand this, I will start with an example or a story. I have made it up. Imagine that you are standing at the edge of a wild jungle. You have heard about its reputation. You know that it has tigers and pythons and wolves. And you have heard that there are beautiful flowers inside. You have heard that there are amazing waterfalls inside. You have heard so many things about this jungle. But here you are, standing at the edge, wondering whether you would like to enter something as wild as this jungle. Is it important? Will you survive it? Will you get through it? You take a lot of time to decide whether you're going to get in or not. And so, because you're taking a lot of time, you build yourself a hut right at the edge. And soon you realize there are many other people who come and who are equally unable to decide whether they want to get inside the jungle or not. So they build their huts too. And soon enough, you have a town. Now somebody needs to manage the town. So you select a mayor, you have corporators, you have people working, judges, lawyers, doctors. Soon this is a brimming town and there is so much happening, and not long enough, everybody gets busy in managing the town. There are now new generations coming. People are getting married and they're having children. There are careers flying off and there's so much happening. The town is really buzzing. And you start to create systems which need to run this town efficiently. And you do end up creating systems that run this town, the structure efficiently. The structures that we put together to run something efficiently is called morality. Morality is to run a system because certain people have got together, a number of people have got together, and they need to get along with each other. They need to find peace with each other. They need to contribute to each other, and they need to not kill each other. They need to not rob each other. And just to be able to do that, you have to create a system, and that system is called morality. But let me take you backstage, as I always do. It's my favorite thing to do. What is morality based on? Control. Control, because to run a system, you need to have control over it. And what is control based on? Fear. So we go back to the person that you were standing at the edge. What did you feel standing at the edge? You felt fear. Fear of this wild jungle, the wild phenomenon that's out there, and you will not be able to control it. You're scared of it because this wild phenomenon may throw at you anything. You're not prepared for anything wild. So morality, my dear friends, is based on control and fear. And as far as you are operating from morality, you will operate from deprivation. You will operate from remaining thirsty. You will operate from never having wholeness. And as far as we are operating from morality, we always operate from deprivation. That means we have never ever actually experienced what is a full-bodied abundance. I'm not talking about money here. I'm talking about a full-bodied abundance. So when next time you are looking at morality and you have a very strong sense of right and wrong, who is right and wrong, what religion are you from, what nationality are you from, what skin color are you from, or any other thing, whether you judge a woman or a man or a child, you are operating from deprivation because you're operating from control and fear. And control and fear never lead to abundance. Now, on the other hand, awareness. Awareness is that jungle, and this is the edge. So when you stand here and you're looking at the jungle, and if you have the courage to walk in, say for example, we do walk in, what do we realize? That the jungle is a wild entity, and I have no control over it. What is, is. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And my job is to walk through it, keeping me safe. My job is to walk through it uninterfering, that I do not change anything. I am just aware. And awareness is such a big phenomenon. There are demons running, there are angels running, and there are all possible shades of all colors running. Not just 50 shades of grey. There are all 50 shades or 150 shades of every color. And you can do nothing about it. Awareness is a painful process. Awareness is not convenient. Awareness doesn't come and wait for you. Awareness doesn't oblige you. And awareness cannot be denied either. Awareness is. And so that you don't go mad, the mystics and the seers and the spiritualists of since ancient times have made sure that we don't go mad. And for this reason, they have made sure that instead of we becoming aware and going mad, they have focused us to self-awareness. Let me just be limited to this. This in itself is the whole world. Imagine my mind alone can keep me occupied my whole life. Why do I even have to bother about your mind? My mind, since so many lifetimes, programmed by so many lifetimes, functioning at so many dimensions, so many timelines, it is so full that I can be occupied with my own mind, with my own soul, and with my own thinking for this entire lifetime. So my own awareness of me is more than enough to keep me engaged. And also that I don't go mad with what all is there in the existence if I become fully aware. Now imagine what a grand adventure Buddha walked upon. And during his enlightenment process, he went through stages of becoming fully aware. Especially when he talks about the 5 elements hitting him, the hell hitting him, he became fully aware. In one night, he walked through what we take billions of lifetimes for. And he became fully aware of everything. But what did Buddha choose after becoming fully aware? He chose to create single-focused self-awareness in you. And so we celebrate him today, because it is about my awareness. So functioning, if as far as functioning in your life is concerned, morality is a very depriving concept, because morality changes with time. It changes with what the current mindset is. And the current mindset can be anything. It can be compassionate, it can be mean, it can be anything. But awareness will never let you take any wrong steps. If you are aware, you will automatically be aware of your pain, and thus you will be aware of somebody else's pain. If you are aware, you don't have to be taught a lesson about what is pain and what is it to hurt someone. No, you know what that means. And if you know what that means, you will automatically create a world that is peaceful and that is thriving and that is harmonious. So the world peace that we have been trying to achieve since centuries is based on morality, and morality is for slaves. The current paradigm, world peace has to be based on awareness. It will be the lasting world peace, the world peace that will lead each one of us to our personal enlightenment and thus collective enlightenment. My task for you today, if you would like to do it, is sit down and find out how much of you do you function from morality. What has been passed down to you, what your society tells you, what your religion tells you, or what other people tell you, and how much of you is awareness. How much of you is the process of just being aware. Mind you, awareness does not call you to take an action. Morality does. Awareness is awareness. It includes everything, and you just have to be in it. Action is usually taken in extremes. Even during awareness, you take action if there is an extreme, but in morality, you usually have to keep taking actions because it keeps boosting your ego. But that's a subject for different time. So, for now, differentiate between how much you have been filled up with morality and how much awareness is inside of you. I hope you have liked this subject today. Yet again, I am unable to say personal thank yous to everyone, so I'm extending a great, deep gratitude right now to each one of you for sending your beautiful messages, your questions, and telling me how much I touch your heart. So I want to tell you that you send me these messages and you touch my heart so deeply that I cannot even define it. And it gives me such a deep satisfaction, ecstasy, happiness, joy to be able to be of service to you. Ravi Bhatia, you are true inspiration. Thank you. So are you. Keep writing to me. Hope this has helped. Lots of love.